Los Angeles, nel cuore di Beverly Hills, una mostra, ce la introduce Oscar Generale, che fra le altre cose è un manager, ma tanti lavori e tante attività. L'arte quanto conta in questo momento?
Allora, intanto io sono un amante d'arte e un collezionista. Prima volta che ho conosciuto Mark ho trovato un artista completamente originale. Non ho mai visto nessuno fare delle opere in questo metodo e secondo me è un momento dove tutte le persone investono in arte, comprano arte e fanno business. E anch'io ho tentato di fare business. Avere un pezzo di Mark significa essere originali e non è per tutti.
E allora con Mark andiamo a fare un tour nella sua arte e ora ci porta davanti a una vetrina di coltelli, a knife. Why?
I was a 7-year-old boy and my grandfather gave me this knife, and I spent my boyhood as a little boy just carving trees, wood, rocks, anything. And about 10 years ago I had an accident. I got blood on a jacket and I was trying to clean the blood off. So I got a knife to scratch through the blood, and I scratched and etched the leather, and that was my moment when I realized what was possible. Now, 11 years later, I've created all works in leather with knife. All these pieces are skulls and parts of the dollar bill. So it's all about a $1 bill. So everything on the skull is from the stars, the markings, the branding of the Federal Reserve. So this piece is called Death and Taxes. So it's all about money and mortality. I work with animal skin and a knife, and it's very primal, it's very masculine, and if I make a mistake, I can't paint over it. There's no paint, it's all knife. I always work with knives, and so I work with the leather, and I carve through the leather to the suede, to the nap. And the deeper I carve, the brighter it is. See? And so this is many, many months and years of work with a knife. How long for this? About 5 months.
The story starts from?
In 2008, the world's economy changed, and many people were facing a very dark time around the world. And the economy that our planet is built on fell down. And in those times, people do, when there's pressure, it shows people's true character, and people who have greed and power, you know, they want to manipulate the world. So this piece is about power and greed and robbery. This piece is the power of the bull. What's that in Italian? The toro? Toro, yeah. And the symbol of the bull is the symbol of power and strength, and the symbol of Wall Street, the leather, is a dead bull. So it's a very powerful, strong, epic image, but it's carved into dead bull. This piece, blue, is the color of, it's cold color. It's the color of death. It's the color of sadness.
The B. What does it mean? The B.
The B is the symbol on the dollar bill from New York. See New York? So any dollar bills that have the B on are the symbol of the New York dollar bill. This piece is it's called the Last Laugh. We use a lot of wax, leather wax and oil, and a very highly polished leather. And then when I've got the polish, then I carve through back to the suede, back to here, back to the suede. See? But I use a lot of skulls because it's the symbol of mortality.
Where you find the leather?
It's from Italy. Yeah.
Where exactly?
Mainly Torino. Work with a good tannery.
Proud.
Yeah, well, you should be. The Italians are the best with leather, right?
The Italians do it better.
Absolutely.
This is like a photo.
This is Alexander Lee McQueen, because he always uses skulls as his motif. And before he died, I was speaking to his brand about doing a collaboration with his work and my work, and then he died.
Why Paris Hilton? Tell me.
Why? I wanted to make a piece about women, femininity, and how they're perceived, blonde women, in the media. So it's an air valve, you know?
Yes, I understand.
And I don't need to say...
One symbol, but one
symbol.
kind of symbol.
Yeah. This piece is another skull piece. It's about toil, about work, hard work, and you know, the pursuit of the American dream, the desire, the passion to chase a dream, and often that dream is not the right dream. This piece is a huge piece. Again, everything's carved. If you come and see, you can see that every line, every slice is a knife mark. And the deeper I press, the lighter it becomes.
Finally, we have Steve McQueen.
Yeah, Steve McQueen. This is not part of my show. This is a personal piece. Did this piece in about 2006-07 as an experiment to see if I could, to see how perfect I could carve leather, to see if I could make it look like Steve McQueen.
And red for what?
Passion, love,
Yes.
blood. And this piece is it's the jaw of a shark. I have the jaw in my studio, and when I turned the shark jaw upside down, it was a perfect heart, and it was the symbol that I did this piece to sell with pull haggis for the children in Haiti. So we did this as a donation piece. This piece is a very important piece in this collection, and it's the Benjamin Franklin, who's the $100 bill, which is the most expensive, the largest dollar bill. And yet it's been pushed through the face of a skull, and it's the collision of death with money, and making people look at money through the eyes of their own mortality. Probably this is the most important piece. It's about the soldiers, the men who fight and who give their life. These are toy soldiers, they're plastic. It's the story of disposable men standing on the skulls of their brothers.
Mark, thank you very much for your description, because a lot of artists was difficult to explain the heart. But thank you so much for your passion and for your originality.
Thank you.